was raised with a mother who's an artist.
I've always enjoyed
Okay, my
And it's in my blood.
project.
That's probably my favorite part about what we do, is you're never comfortable. I'm Marah Johnson. I'm a licensed artist at Creative Imaginations, and I'm not formally trained. I was raised with a mother who's an artist and a father who's an artist, and it's in my blood. My mother taught art, and one of the ways we made money was her teaching art to children. I learned embroidery at 6. I learned how to tool leather. I always experimented. I always, drop beeswax down on a piece of paper and see what would happen. Art became, for lack of better words, my drug of choice. It was who I am, and still to this day, it is my coping skill. I think my creativity and my personal life is one and the same. I have 3 daughters, and in that, everything we do is creative, from cooking, from presentation to, Halloween costumes that I do. Every single thing about me has some sort of creativity in it. Being creative is not being afraid to make a mistake. That might be the best thing that ever happened to you. I think for me, the biggest part of creativity is just constantly being open-minded. One of the best things about Rockstar is that it bridges the gap between parents and their children, or all ages. There's not an age out there that crafts that doesn't like some form of rock and roll, being a rock star, want to be a rock star, any form thereof. Literally in the world with trends and with how to verbalize it correctly. Everything is cyclical, and paying attention to those constant cycles helps me make decisions which are best for the consumers. And then to feed my muse for the stuff that I know the consumers are not going to buy, I then create for myself. And that kind of helps feed me and keep my creative edge, because I get to do things probably no one will ever see, and most likely would think I was actually a whack job of doing that kind of like. I don't think there's a part of my life that's not creative. That makes up for the having to wait. It's like giving a birth a couple times a year. It takes a really long time for something to be completed and finished, and you finally see it then shipped to the market. So I would say the first thing that I do the most is cook, followed by every little project with my kids. And jewelry. And it's a constant evolution. You can't get comfortable. That's probably my favorite part about what we do, is you're never comfortable. Once you're comfortable, you pretty much, it's, for lack of better words, it's over. You can't be. You have to constantly be fluid and moving, changing. I was raised with a mother who's an artist.
I've always enjoyed
Okay, my
And it's in my blood.
project.